Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back. Here we are, the Televisionary episode 1. In this video, I will review the premiere of the X-Files that was on tonight, 8 o'clock on Fox. I hope you watched, hope you're ready to comment. Before I get started, let me just say 3 things that I found out that are newsworthy. First of all, a little slip up in my video yesterday. Along with my winter and spring schedule 2018, I failed to mention, and I was reminded thankfully, Scream is also on my list that returns to MTV as basically a reboot instead of like a season 3. It's like the reboot on MTV in March. It's a TBA, so we don't know the date and time yet, but that is also on my list. Second thing, I was saddened to hear The Fosters was canceled for a further future seasons on Freeform. However, there was a plot twist, if you would ask. Basically what they're going to do is they're going to make it be a 2-hour series finale, and then like I think it's a limited 3 episodes of a special for the summer. By the way, I apologize in advance. The house is a little crazy tonight, so I apologize for the background noise outside my room. I apologize. Anyways, so then the Fosters, after they finish the limited, I don't want to say series, but limited special in the summer, they will then have, from what I was reading, they will then have a spin-off to the show, and it will be shepherded by the creators of the Fosters. So it's kind of a bittersweet. You know, the Fosters will be ending, but there will be that special season finale, then the following, the limited 3-episode series in the summer, and then the spin-off. So let me know your thoughts on that, because I'm a heavy fan of that show, and it has revolutionized basically the young adulthood, and even teens for that matter, in viewing. Third, I read something today, and I don't know if it's true, and I'm going to research it more, that Apple might be acquiring Netflix. Now, I read through, and it was phony, it was a hoax. I don't know. My thoughts on that, I'm in a state of flux on that one. I mean, it's one thing for Disney to buy Fox, but if Apple bought Netflix, I mean, Netflix is its own beast. So, yeah, what do you think of those 3 areas? Obviously, Scream wasn't any news. I'll be watching it on my schedule. But as for possibly Apple buying Netflix and the Fosters being canceled. All right, here we go. By the way, before I get started, I went to a film mixer tonight and raced home from the film mixer, which was great, to watch the premiere of The X-Files and the premiere of 911 on Fox. That is how dedicated the Televisionary is to his programming and his channel with his subscribers. Who watched The X-Files? X-Files on Fox at 8 o'clock on Wednesdays. Season 11, Episode 1. Let me start out by saying the opening credits are amazing. Original opening credits. Thank you to the writers, producers, and everyone involved with this at Fox. The music, the credits. That's what all shows need. I'm sick of these time cards and these opening card things. Get rid of them. I know it's all about money, though. I like how there was a previous installment to let us know what has happened in the past seasons, because I myself did not start watching it until 2 years ago when it premiered on Fox. I didn't watch previous episodes. I need to go back and do that, I know. And also the narration. Basically, in this episode, Mulder is going after his father, Carl, I believe is his name, the smoking man, as Scully calls him. Basically, what this episode revolved around was him going after his father, because his father basically has the key to the end of the world. Okay? Well, as you can see, Scully is trying to look for her son, William, who we literally find out, yes, spoiler alert, that William is Carl's son to Scully, and they don't know that. And he's a superhuman. From what I understand of that, he's like half human, half alien, if that's what I'm thinking correctly from analyzing this. That was mind-blowing. I even tweeted it. Mind-blowing. What do you think of that? Basically, the end of the world, extinction, the virus in the immune system, which obviously has affected Scully, as we've seen in the episode with the car accident and her being blurred vision, and part of the alien, if you may, that came towards the end. Then you have Skinner versus Carl in one scene. You have this alien contagion. It's basically the seeds of our destruction. You have this team that's out to destroy Carl, but they have their own end game to save the universe and save humanity, but also they have their own end game. It was interesting to see the actress who played in, she was on Once Upon a Time, and she also played in Damien. I don't know her name, but she's a really good actress. Then you have the 17-year history with Scully and Carl, and of course that's when the unveiling comes in about this alien human son, William, that's Carl's and Scully's. Conflicts, Mulder and Scully, it's basically a threat against their son, and it's against them, and then also humanity. This episode was confusing, and I even was talking to a friend on Facebook while we were watching, and he even admitted it didn't offer as much as I thought the premiere would. I thought there would be more about the aliens and the X-Files themselves. And I only know that because in high school, a priest actually told me about this show. And he basically told me it's called the Exodus Files or some word like that. And that's basically, all these files of supernatural and aliens and government conspiracies. And that's basically what I take of this show. Maybe I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong if you're an X-Files fan and you have been for years. So basically the bombshell, of course, was the unveiling of the son and what the son really is and how he's the key to this whole season. And then the conflicts of Mulder and Scully. And of course, Carl, basically the arch villain. But what I really liked about this episode is how they delve into history with the government and the political. You saw a lot of scenes with Trump and the whole political from this past year. So they definitely had their way of throwing all that in there. But overall, I wasn't highly impressed with this episode for a premiere. It just really wasn't engaging until the very end, of course, for the cliffhanger. And then the previews for the next couple episodes for the entire season. So that is my wrap-up for the X-Files. Some highlights from the premiere of the X-Files tonight on Fox at 8. It premieres Wednesdays at 8 on Fox, Season 11. Next week is episode 2. Hope you're watching. Follow me on Twitter at AdamKingofTV3. Share your thoughts and comments. Subscribe to the channel if you're into this season and into the X-Files and want to be informed from the Televisionary. Share the video with friends and family of yours on all social media platforms that know about the X-Files. As always, for you guys, thank you for the continued love and support. I hope you enjoy the new changes. As I've said, more changes are coming. And stay tuned because the video coming right up is for the premiere of 911 on Fox. Yes, Ryan Murphy's name's all over it. So come back for that video. Thanks again. Episode 1 of the Televisionary. I'm out.